Alright, do we just jump straight into the... Do we just jump straight into the entire stream? Is that what we're doing? Do we just watch the whole stream? I'm sure there's a PV of this somewhere, right? Six more minutes, Jesus. Alright, it would appear that I do not understand Chinese. I do not understand Chinese. I don't know if these are characters who are getting new voices, or if they're already in the game with these voices, and they just happen to have... Yeah, it says character voice lead, right? Is this... Is there a PV so... Alright, you know what? I probably shouldn't start with the... I don't know what's going on. Captions unavailable! You know... Alright, where's the PV? There's a 6-minute PV, right? Where's the thing? Where's the condensation video? Where's the condensation video? Isn't there a video? Alright, hold up. Where is it? Let's watch the... Let's... Where is this? Hold up. Alright, there's a PV? Where's the hype video? I'm trying to find the hype video. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Alright. We got it. 6th anniversary, let's go. Confession 47? Wait, hold up. Who? Who is this? 5-star Gracebearer, Primal Guard. Okay, alright. Sentry Protector. Okay, so it's 6-star Liskarm. Yes! We got her! We did it! We did it! Wait a minute. Yo, her E2 art does not have her wheelchair. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go! What is she? She's a geek? Oh no. Oh no. Peppo leave? What do you mean Peppo leave? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the hype video! I'm not watching the stream! I'm not watching the stream at 3x, dude! No, what do you mean? What do you mean Peppo leave? She's a geek?! You're gonna watch the whole stream? Whoa! Wait, you said you didn't want to watch the whole stream, so I found the PV. Then I watched the PV, you said you're gonna watch the whole stream?
Very cool.
Wow! Come on, man.
Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very
cool.
cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Alright, so we got Exu Alter.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Is that a Kanta skin? Hello? Alright, a Mizuki skin. Mizuki skin, okay. Alright, Boo Boo's gonna be happy about that. Is that Fia? Another Fia skin? You didn't say you wanted to watch the whole stream? Hey yo? Hey yo, why is she wearing more clothes and why does it make her hotter? She's wearing more and she's hotter. I respect this. I respect this. I'm buying this skin. I actually don't like her base skin. I'm buying this one. They're just releasing shitty base skins and then making the ones that you have to buy the skins that you're supposed to be using in the first place. It also helps that Archetto has like an actual nun skin now. Because Skimpy doesn't make because the Skimpy cave clothes doesn't make her hot. True. I just scrounged this up and put it together in 5 minutes because I found it underground while I was trying to kill the dude. Archive. Are these modules? Modules. Okay, so we get a Mlynar module. Okay, so if I find out what the lore is for the Mlynar module, I probably have to watch his event. I still haven't watched it. I still haven't read through his side event. I haven't read it through his intermission yet. Exu Alter is getting her Geek module right away. Alright, that makes sense. Windscoot's the new Liberator. He's getting his Tequila. Oh, makes sense. Okay, so Sancta Meekspirado. He's probably getting Invis Reveal, which is nice. What's Lemuen's module gonna be? Please let her be good. Please let her be good. The other Deadeyes in this game are not that great. Please let her be good. Right? It looks like she had a nuke. It looks like she had a Firewatch nuke from her skill, but I gotta go back and check, right? Mulesys gets another module. I don't know what that's gonna do. Who knows? Thorns is getting another module. Wait, why would Thorns need another module, though? Isn't his first module already really good? His first module is like a 60% damage increase against bosses. Like, isn't his first module already good? Like, what is his second module gonna do? This isn't Delta. Is it? It's not a Delta module. Right? It's some kind of Lord module, but I can't tell what it is. Okay. We need to have a discussion about Crown Slayer's module. We need to have a discussion about Crown Slayer. Because if her module is anything less than literally doubles all of her stats, her skills are so bad that she's still not going to be useful. just imagine it's going to increase her dodge by 3%, dude. It goes 1% per level of the module. It goes from 20 to 23%. Holy shit. Is this IS only? This might be IS only, specialized modules. It looks like it. So Mizuki's gonna get an IS module. Archetto's gonna get a IS module. Okay. Okay, so she does have her wheelchair. Her E2 art's fucking lying, man. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, let's review this. Alright, so I guess the leaks were true. All the shit is taking place in Laterano. Like, we already saw a picture of the law, right? Lots of guns. Yeah, it's taking place in Laterano. Halos, doves, stained glass, yeah. Alright. What, you got your people leaving now? Damn, dude. Is it saying Sancta Knights on your alt? Maybe. Okay, so, like, you have a Sancta Defender, you have a Sancta Sniper, you have a Sancta Geek, you're gonna have, well, several Sancta Snipers. Does Mostama count? She would be your Sancta support and caster. For sure. Lemuen's gonna be another sniper. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of snipers. Wait, didn't they say there was gonna be a Exu Alter? What happened to a Exu Alter? Wasn't that part of the leak? Alright, there's a confessional. Gracebearer? Primal Guard. So this is probably a guard that inflicts elemental damage. I heard in the previous event they're finally adding an enemy with increased elemental res. So there's actually going to be mobs that resist Virtuosa's damage now. That kind of sucks. Well, game's gonna get power crept. Alright, probably a power strike and a spin. These cars are so cringe. 3 block? What, from the event? The laptop event? Oh yeah. It's the same as it's the same it's almost the same car, well, not quite, but it's the same car mechanic as in the Texas event. Where if you're blocking the car when they die, they pop out 3 enemies. These guys are just increased damage. The more annoying part is that everyone's invisible. Speaking of invisible, this dude right here. No? Texas cars are 1 block? They are? I thought they were 3. I thought there were 3. Oh, am I thinking of, Oh, I'm thinking of the cars that show up in that one SSF. Never mind. Alright, yeah. Those cars are unkillable unless you start Carnival. Yeah, they're very tanky. They are very fucking tanky. I'm thinking of different cars. I'm thinking of the loading cars. I'm thinking of the loading cars that can load dudes inside. I'm thinking of the ones from Wet Chen. I'm thinking of the other cars. I'm thinking of Wet Chen event. So, have people been clamoring for a fully armored operator? Is this what people want? Because I respect this. The loading cars are slow and they die eventually. Oh. Dude, people have been wanting a fully armored character for a long time, and we're finally gonna get one. Ideal city cars are weak too? Yeah. Oh my god, he just fucking fires bullets everywhere. Wait, do we get to see his skills at all? Wait, did we see his skills at all? Yo, is his third skill gonna be like Jessica's third skill, where she just fucking fires everything at you? Yes. Wait, he just fires a fucking wave at you? So, he fired 2 blasts at the enemy. Is that his third skill? That's it? No, there's gotta be more, right? There's gotta be more than that. Okay, there's gotta be more than that. There might be a breakdown of his kit. Fucking finally, we get Exu Sister, dude. Alright, I just want her third skill to be her throwing or getting up and just fucking throwing her wheelchair at people, dude. That's what I want from her. I know that's not going to be her third skill, but she should just fucking get up, stand, start shooting at people, and just fucking throw her. She should just throw her wheelchair at people. That's the snack sellers are also 3 block. Are they? Damn. They really okay. I like the art evolution for Lemuen. And I love the absolute territory going on here with her hot pants and the thigh highs. Right? It's like she knows how to code in Linux. Right? I respect the thigh highs, but I also liked her in her Hortus Hortus garb. I actually like that. All right, where's her where I actually like the skin a lot. I hope that they make it available as like an alternate skin. Like right away, like you can just buy it for 9 OP or something. Because I actually really like this. This event wants you to use Ling so bad. Bro, I used Ines in order to clear all the levels up to 8. I wanted to trust farm people, but I had to wind up using Enos and Liskarm to do everything. Just because they revealed Invis. I couldn't trust farm Suzumon without him. I like this skin. Like I unironically I like this art for Lemuen. Right? I think there's a shot of one of the full page artworks for her in Horus de Escapismo has her standing up, and it's got like the moonlight in the back in the shot, like in the corner of the shot. She looks so badass. She's like, I'm going to talk down to you. Why is there a Dorothy record here? What do you mean? Lemuen's just fucking badass, dude. And I don't know, dude. It's like she just started wearing less clothing for no reason. I mean... You know what Dessa, do you know what I mean? I just feel like they drew her with fewer clothes on. I don't know, man. I like the thigh highs, but I like the robe more. I feel like I could respect... I don't know. I feel like I respected her a lot more as a character when she's in her robe and she's in her wheelchair. Just like, yes, I'm an extremely imposing figure. Like, I can kind of get that, oh, you know, now that she's an operator, she probably can stand for more than a few minutes at a time, and that she can afford to wear thigh highs, and that she's not like covering up to hide her to hide the fact that she's injured. But come on, man, come on, man. I don't know. I like the thigh highs, but there's something about the robe. There's something about the robe. I think the robe just fits. It's basically the same pose, but they just drew her with less clothes. They drew her with less clothes on. I get it. So she shoots... Okay, so her first skill, she just shoots 2 targets. That's probably a power strike skill. What's her second skill? Oh! Oh, is her second skill a global? Okay, so her first skill is probably power strike. Her second skill is a global. It's probably a lock-on. Let's hope they don't make the same mistake as Fartooth's skill 2, where it doesn't have an attack boost. The thing about Fartooth's skill 2 is that it's really good because it has attack speed, but it almost has too much attack speed, and no damage boost makes it really difficult to use outside of IS. Otherwise it would be really good, because it's actually a physical global. And it's way better, and I think it's better than Ambriel's, because Ambriel's reduces her attack speed. And really, like, the whole restriction of it can only hit blocked enemies or enemies in her range, like, that's not really a restriction. Like, you want to use Fartooth's skill 2 when stuff is being blocked. I don't think her skill 3 is actually her best skill. Her best skill is probably her skill 2, and that's a problem because her skill 2 just doesn't actually give her a damage bonus. So, okay, so Lemuen's skill 2 is probably a global. It's Fizz. What's her skill 3? Oh my god, it's fucking nukes. What happened to Virtuosa's voice? You're gonna have to unmute me if you want the answer. If you want the answer, you're gonna have to unmute me. They never contacted Cat Protrano. They literally never called her to do the lines. They never called FedEx's voice actor either in English. They just literally didn't call them to record the lines. Yeah, because they have their Chinese voice, voices, their Japanese voices, and their Korean voices. They don't have their English voices because they just never called their voice actors. It's literally not a SAG strike thing. They just never recorded them. It's not a strike thing. But they just literally didn't call them. Also, Lemuen fucking nukes people. Fully translated kits? Okay. Alright, we'll have to take a look at that later. Okay, so how many times does it nuke? So is this better than Firewatch's skill? 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw 4 nukes. I saw 4 nukes, so maybe with Mastery 3 it gives her a 5th nuke? So that seems pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. Right, if it's just Firewatch's skill. So she's just better than. So she's just exactly what Fartooth probably would have been if they just didn't give Fartooth like these extremely gimmicky skills. Fireworks shit on low op so bad? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, they fucking burn people around them too. Like it. I was trying to trust farm, and I couldn't. Like I literally had to. I had to bring out Ines and Liskarm. It's just like, all right, well, that's not happening. Lemuen, her E2 art's kind of cool. Like, it almost feels okay. So if they. I feel like if you took a look at the layers on this art, like the literal, like, GIMP layers, right? Or whatever artwork it is, there reasonably could be a layer of her in this exact pose, but she could either be sitting or standing, depending on which layer they wanted to expose first. Right? It looks like she could be sitting or standing. And that kind of works, right? Because we already know that she's recovered because of Hortus de Escapismo. So, I like this. This is good. This is good. I like this. I just... God, it's so weird. It's so weird to me, though, that she's just... she's just wearing... They just drew her with fewer clothes on! They just drew her with fewer clothes on, and then in her E2, she gets more clothing. Look! She's completely covered up! She's wearing a proper collared shirt. And in her E1, she's wearing a top. She's wearing a top. She's wearing like a V cut. She's wearing this V cut top with an extra jacket, right? And there's basically a cutout here by her neck bones. You take a look at the I don't know if they. I don't know. It looks like the cutout was replaced with black cloth. I don't know if that's censorship, if that's a mistake, an inconsistency between the E1 and the E2. Because I mean, operators don't have to have the exact same clothing between E1 and E2, right? Like in the description itself, going from E1 to E2, it says that the operator can change their outfit. It's not the first time somebody's changed their outfit, right? Like Phantom, if you go to Phantom's E1, his E2, they look different. He's wearing something completely different both times. Right? He's not even wearing a suit in this one. But he's wearing a collared shirt and sitting down in his E2. And it doesn't reflect in his chibi. Lynn's another good example. In her E1, she's wearing stockings, and in her E2, she's not. Right? So like for her, she has a different E1, her E2 too. Yep, here you go. Stockings. E1, E2. Bare legs. Doesn't reflect in the chibi. Right? So she could have changed her style of clothing between her E1 and her E2, where she's just not wearing the same thing. She's just wearing a full button-up shirt. How do we not have a reset button for normal stages? Good question, because they don't let you change sound options when you're in stages either. That could change though, because I already saw this part, but I guess this is a spoiler, but there's going to be a proper PC client for Arknights in the future. So they might build that version of the game client so that you can do things like have a reset button, change audio during a mission instead of having to exit out and go to the home screen. I believe this game is built out of Unity, so they should be able to add that. Yep, that's her wheelchair. And then there's Exu.
I just want to wake up.
Exu, the new Covenant. Alright, so she's just getting a fucking upgrade, dude. But she's also a geek, which is a real fucking problem. She's a geek! How are they gonna make Geek good? Like, unless literally all of her skills permanently increase her damage the more HP she loses or something, or they just literally get rid of the HP loss, or they just give her completely busted stats. What are they gonna do? It's already such a fucking problem that Ak just shoots people. And you have to have 500 you have to have 500 defense to stop him. And then Spurry just fucking stuns you. She just fucking stuns you, dude. How are they gonna fix X? Okay. I also love her hair. Her hair is fucking fabulous. I'm pretty sure this is just the canon hairstyle because of that one comic. Or she upgrades to a frickin' bazooka. Oh. Oh. Okay, so she buffs Noir in this, it looks like. So maybe she gives durian-flavored fruit snacks without shooting your ally, or she puts a debuff on them, which might be okay if it's a very small debuff. If it's like if it's the amount of damage that you take as Hoderer using his skill 3, it might be alright. Or if it prioritizes ground units, kind of like Reed Alter's S2, it might be okay? I'm not sure, though. That's simple. She buffs herself. True. She just sets herself on fire. She's Righteous Fire from PoE now. She loses 90% of her energy, shield, and health per second, deals 70% of her HP and ES per second to nearby enemies, increases her spell damage by 30%, and then it stops when she hits 1 HP. Can't be used with CI, by the way. What is this? Is she gonna shoot something? Wait, does she have an Enos dagger? Yo, no way. She has an Enos dagger? Wait. Did she just... Hold up. Did she just... Hold up. Okay, do you remember the mechanic from Design? Do you remember the mechanic from DDoS of Strife, where you had to break the chains, otherwise it put your operators into a tomb? I'm pretty sure that's Eblana's mechanic too, isn't it? Right? You have to break the chain. You have to break the chain, or else your character becomes undeployable for a little bit. Did Exu just reverse Did Exu Alter just reverse Eblana Noir Corn? Like, she put down a dagger, she fucking shoots it, and then she frees an operator for free? Is she just a little reverse Eblana? Is she the Design of Strife? She just deployed Noir Corn. What? Oh, and I guess Exu's a nun now. Alright, so now that Exu's going to Laterano, can we have Texas chase her down? We need Texas chasing her down, right? Like, come on. Exu showed up to help Texas move to Italy. We need Texas to help Exu move to Rome. Oh shit, this is also really bad timing considering that the Pope just died. Rip in pieces, Pope Francis. We warned you not to meet with JD Vance. I mean, the Dalai Lama canceled his visit for the same reason. He knew. He was a real one. Is this a depiction of when the Sarkaz were uplifted? Oh, we might be getting some lore. Are we gonna get some lore? Are we getting Sanctus Sarkaz lore? The guy literally died of cringe. Yes, exactly. He met JD Vance once and immediately fucked off and died and said, "All right, I'm not about this life anymore. I'm not sure if I can help these heathens. You're gonna have to step in here." Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would lick her legs. I would. I really would. I would lick her legs. I think Cantabile is just that hot. Now see, here's in reverse. Boo Boo would probably lick Mizuki's legs. 'Cause she likes him. A player forever. Alright. Phonor 0? Okay, so instead of being sarcastic, he's the organ pipes. Fia's getting a new skin. Alright. I don't know if I like that more than her D&D skin. Yeah, I don't know if I like that as much. I want to see the skill effects, though. Because I don't really use Fia. Like, Fia's one of my most used operators. The problem is she's not one of my most used operators in missions. And as much as I like Mlynar, I think they designed him with black and blue too much. I just don't get a different vibe from his 3 skins. Like his E2, his campaign knight skin, or his wandering skin, and I guess this would be a depiction of him if he were a campaign knight. Like, none of them really look different enough. It's all black and blue. Yes, he shines a lot, and that's part of his arts, but like his color scheme is black and blue. And they don't really diverge from that. I mean, I guess I buy it anyway, right? Because if this is another 24 OP skin, then Anthony Howell's probably gonna have to record more new lines. They created 3 new cards for this event. You're gonna die. Yup. Just don't get hit. Okay, Archetto. This is our... Okay, so they finally gave Archetto a proper nun skin. She does not look like a nun in her real skin. Right? Where is she? Do I have Archetto? I do. Yeah, she does not look like a nun in this one. At least not a stereotypical nun. And she looks like a freaking idol in her other skin. Are you kidding me, dude? She does not look... Yeah. So... Like, okay, so she looks like Archetto in her Archetto skin, which obviously makes sense. She would look like herself. And now she looks like a stereotypical monk. Or she looks like a stereotypical nun. Right? Like, the one that you'd expect to see in a old-time Christian school, one of those old-time Catholic schools, the ones that would hit you with a ruler. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, she is literally a nun. And like I told you, do you like her nails? Guess what she used to paint them? I keep telling you motherfuckers, it's not blood. She uses regular finger nail polish. She uses regular nail polish. It's not blood. If she used blood for her for her actual nail to paint her nails, they would rust and go brown immediately. Okay? Her nails can't stay red. That's actual nail polish, okay? And here, she's using a marker / and or lipstick. She's borrowing this shit from Innes. And yes, I think this skin is hotter than her base skin. Even though she has more clothing on. I think this is hotter. I think the skin's... even without seeing the chibi, I think this is already a better skin. Test collection. Like... I don't think this is what she would be wearing, like, day to day, ruling Casdell, right? This still has more of, like, a promotional, like, for the camera feel. But this fits W's vibe more than her current E2, which she... I mean, at least the lore justification for it, for why she's wearing hot pants, she literally couldn't find anything else. Well, how did she find hot pants in a tomb? Right? Like, I can understand if you find, like, scrap cloth and you just have to staple it together with your arts, but, like, how did she find a form-fitting... How did she find form-fitting hot pants? I don't understand this. Right? I'd imagine... I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never had to try to go into the woods and build my own clothes from scratch. But I feel like if I did, it would probably look more like this than whatever the fuck it is that she found in his tomb in chapter 14. Like, I don't... I don't know. Her base E2 skin is basically is just it has Zoolander derelict vibes. It's just it's fake. Look at me. This is what I think poor people dress like. And that's not how poor people dress. And this is just like actual clothing. Yeah, this is just a fucking cloth wrapped around her stomach. Like, I would expect that she would just find tattered cloth in the tomb. But I honestly expect that she would wear something like this coming out of chapter 14. Not what she currently frickin' wears, man. She's wearing literally hot pants. I don't... Like, this is not tattered clothing. Why is it form-fitting? I don't... Like... Like, this isn't just clothing you scrounge up that you find in a tomb. Like, I don't... She's literally wearing hot pants. This looks more like she went to an Old Navy and just bought the shit that was 50% off. Am I crazy? Okay, I mean, I am crazy, but it's not because of this, okay? Alright, operator archives. Noel, Avreen, Broca, Mostama, the new girl. You have to redo the farm in 4 minutes because of all the cars? Yeah. Like, you can kind of cheese the cars if you hit them with necrosis damage, even if Carnival hasn't started. But modules. All right, so what's the module for Mlynar gonna be, right? What's the module? +1 block when skill is down. Is that gonna be the module? Is that gonna be the module for Mlynar? +1 block. Oh boy, this is gonna be real. This is gonna have some real. This is gonna have some real fucking synergy. This is gonna have some real synergy with flag bearer, with the flag bearer module. +1 block to units in front of you. This event wants you to block and use necrosis. Yeah, it does. Like, they still have damage reduction against necrosis, but necrosis is pretty much the fastest way to get through their damage reduction. And true damage, I guess, but like Calcit's are Calcit's probably okay. If you use her 3. Okay. What's the module do for Ak? Maybe that'll give us an idea of what Exu's module is going to be like. You have bobbing? You don't have necrosis on your trust farm? I had to throw in Virtuosa and Lapland, just so I could have global necrosis application. The cars are too annoying. All right, what is his module? Mixed fruit candies. Increase SP recovery rate when above 80 HP. Each attack randomly does an effect. Self-heal. Crit. A slow or a stun. Or all of them. Okay, so that means Exu's module... Well, okay, so if they just literally copy his module, that means she could heal herself, crit, stun, or slow. Alright, that module's actually not that bad if you think about it, but the HP drain is still so fucking bad, dude. Like, I don't... I don't know. That's just... I also don't get what they could do for Thorns or Mulesis' second modules to make them a whole lot better. Being able to choose your clone right away as soon as you drop it is such a small effect, but it's also insanely good. Like, I don't know what else could compete with it to make up for the fact that you don't have to wait 5 seconds in order to deploy Mulesis' clone, right? Like, you could literally hella drop her clone and have the operator out. Whereas, if you don't have her module right now, there's a small window where the blob can take damage, it resets, it dies, it resets, and then you lose all the SP, and then it doesn't fucking matter. Like, what would a second module be? Like, it would have to give her blob attack speed. Or some kind of ramping attack speed. And I have no clue what Thorns' second module could do. Because it doesn't look like a Delta module. If it were a Delta module, and it made him do nervous impairment, that would be insane. That would be worth using over his first module, but his first module is too fucking cracked. Prolif? Beano's kitchen knife? We PoE now? We're spreading poisons? Hello, Phyrexia? I don't know. And poor Poor Crown Slayer here. They're gonna give her a meme as fuck module. It's gonna increase her dodge chance from 20 to 23 at level 3. Check it. That's what they're gonna do. Give her a joke of a module, just like they gave Vigil a joke of a module. Oh, I don't know what Mizuki's module would do. So if you take some cues from IS3, if you get the good relic, the high light relic from IS3, and bring Mizuki to his own boss fight, the relic actually gives him a lot of what he wants in order to be like a hard carry during the fight. It gives him block, it gives him damage, it gives him attacks, it gives him a bunch of stuff, right? Like, if his specialized IS module gives him block, module effect plus... Wait, that's her module effect? It's 10 attack when there's no allies in the surrounding 4 tiles? Oh, that's a fucking meme, dude. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yapping? Hey, what's up, Paper? Oh, Paper. Did I tell you? Paper, did I tell you I got a 3D printer? No? Alright, well, I got a 3D printer. Fully translated kits. Alright. Oh, this is only for the 6 stars. Okay. Exu. Loses HP. Okay, yeah. She gets HP whenever somebody consumes ammo. And has a chance to bombard enemies in attack range, dealing fizz damage AoE. That's kind of sick. So she procs when you proc, right? So who... They made Crown Slayer, forgot to make a new mod for her? True. Pretty much. They actually don't care. They don't care? I'm pretty sure the bullying is intended. I'm almost fairly certain that the bullying is intended, because there's a video of her targeting herself as a boss. And if you pull the target into a hole, it makes Crown Slayer follow the target into the hole and she undeploys herself. I'm not kidding. She'll undeploy herself if her target during her 3 falls into a hole. I'm trying to find it right now. Where is it? That's the kit. This must have been yesterday. Oh, here it is. Alright. So, Almond's pulling. Crown Slayer's gonna target Crown Slayer. The screen didn't move, which means she did not manually get undeployed, and the dagger is gone. If the target of her 3 gets pulled into a hole, she fucking bullies herself. I cannot fucking even. Do you even get the DP refund? I don't know. Cause Seal clipped out the DP in the corner. Oh, it's not Seal. It's someone else. We're reaching new levels of bullying. Yeah, it's a double bully. You can't make this shit up. You can't. They just gotta fucking leave it at this point, man. They gotta fucking leave it. They can't. They can't change this. If your target gets pulled into a hole during her 3, she follows them into the hole. Like, this doesn't even happen to old pianists, dude. This doesn't happen to drones, dude. This doesn't even happen to drones. Like, if Golden Glow drones follow a target that gets pulled into a hole, the drones don't die. They just get to retarget something else. She fucking undeploys herself, dude. Like, this isn't an auto, like, this isn't a clip of an autoplay, is it? Otherwise it would be grayed out. Link? Oh, the link. Yeah. Give me a second. Rory Rackham has left GG. Yeah. I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, he's starting this new game. He's starting a new game. It was linked earlier. Here we go. Yeah. Into the Root Forge. It doesn't look like my kind of game, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like my kind of game, but I don't know. Mark next? Jonathan next? Who knows? Jonathan next? Hello? Okay. Alright, back to React, Andy. Okay, so you proc an AoE every time somebody uses ammo, and it doesn't have a restriction on if this is like Laterado ammo, it's just ammo. So this should not work for Rey, because it's not ammo. She has ammunition. But it should work for characters with ammo, so it should work with, like, Wet Chen, or Insider, or, does it work, will this work with Lumen? Yes, anytime ammo is consumed. So it's not ammo is consumed with an attack, it's just when ammo is consumed. Jonathan will never leave? He might have to if I mean, I would say Jonathan might have to step down if PoE 2 fucking sucks, but the numbers for PoE 2 are too good. I think PoE 2 is going to make a shit ton of money. I mean, it already has. It's just going to keep making more money. When deployed, operators with ammo skills have increased attack. This effect is stronger for Laterano operators. So there's obvious synergy. So, ooh, this could boost FedEx even more, right? Because he has that ramping mechanic where you want to hit 17 ammo for FedEx to get his full bonus. But he can't hit 17 unless he gets, like, really lucky procs on his ammo conservation. Having Insider and Wet Chen help him hit that. But you could do like an ammo team with Exu. right? First skill. Prioritizes hitting aerial enemies. When you deactivate the skill, fires all remaining ammo at random targets. Huh? New crew skin? Wait, there's a new crew skin? When did that happen? That wasn't in the video. And IS-2 finally has D15. Oh god, we're gonna have to go back into IS-2, aren't we? Alright. Alright, we'll go back to IS-2, I guess. Whoa, oh, hold on. So, yeah, I saw that too. Hold on. One of the leaks was Exu Alter. Where's Exu Alter? Is that a fake leak? Steals attack speed from an operator. Gives them a barrier based on percentage of max HP. The barrier decays. She fires faster. Gives her ammo. And recovers ammo if you succeeded in stealing attack speed? If you steal attack speed from an ally, she gets more ammo. Noir, give me your money. Noir Court, give me your fucking money. His bullet. Oh god. Okay. 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 Okay, so attack increases, attacks hit 5 times in a row based on a percentage of her attack. Okay, so it's like a skill, it's like her regular skill 3. Delivery beacon. If delivery beacon exists on the field, deals damage at the delivery beacon, then deploys a ground operator with the longest redeployment time to the location of the delivery beacon, gives the operator SP, gains delivery beacon after deployment, skill activation grants ammo, each attack consumes 5 ammo. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is Mule call down from StarCraft 2. Alright, we're gonna Manor Mule the fuck out of the enemies. Does this bypass Fremont lock? It should! No way? Okay, so this might be a translation gimmick, right? We have to see what the actual text is in English, but it says deploy, right? He blocks you from deploying, right? Like, what is the official text of Fremont's of his lockout? Like, what is the actual text? He just blocks the timer? Okay, so if he freezes the timer, it's not actually a deploy block in the same way that Jinzo prevents you from using trap cards. If he only freezes the timer, then she can still use her skill 3 to deploy an operator. If it's a deployment lock, then it might block this mechanic, but considering that she's coming out after IS5, this probably gets around IS5's shenanigans. Okay. Talent 1. Okay, so she marks elites and leaders. Still, Fremon is extremely free. Yeah, but it's about the wording, right? You gotta rule lawyers this shit. If you're in the attack range of a Laterano operator for a certain amount of time, they take more damage. Oh, I'm sorry, they take increased damage, not more damage. My bad. PoE brain. My bad. It's not a multiplier, it's additive. Kappa. Lemuen can target all wanted enemies on the field. Oh, so that wasn't just her skill 1. Oh, it was her skill 1. Okay, so her skill 1 does... Wait, skill activation grants ammo and the skill ends when all ammo is used. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's just... Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. If she's been deployed long enough, her attack increases and she gets more ammo. But she has no way of restoring her own ammo. So this just gives you more ammo. Whenever you do a skill, she just ramps. Alright, skill 2. Attack speed increases. Attack increases. When there's a wanted enemy, consumes ammo, shoots the wanted enemy. Ooh, ignores dodge. Very nice. So she can ignore dodge without a module. Even Fartooth can't do that. Don't Fartooth and Schwartz both need their module in order to ignore dodge? I think yeah. Hold up. Schwartz. Wait, don't I have Schwartz? Oh, but I probably can't see her module yet, because she's not E2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see her module, because she's not E2. Damn it! Oh well. Rip in pieces. She has 2 modules. Yeah, so her second module is the one that ignores dodge. Okay. Yeah. So Schwartz and Fartooth ignore dodge with their modules. But Lemuen can just do it with her skill 2. So she's just straight up power creep. She can shoot the wanted enemy. When aiming, the attack ramps up, and once the attack becomes higher than their HP, she fires instantly. So this works with her first passive, because she can hit every wanted enemy on the field, right? But she only snipes at one. So she's sniping. So if she chooses to snipe a low HP elite, she can do a shit ton of damage to a bunch of elite enemies. I guess. But if she winds up targeting a high HP, low defense wanted enemy, you could wind up having the skill just not do anything for a while. So there is some timing aspect to it, but I could also see this being like kind of important for low op clears. There's some micro to be done here. Stops attacking every few seconds, consumes an ammo, locks onto an enemy. When the skill ends, La Bomba. Okay, so it's one enemy per ammo. So if it's one enemy per ammo, the La Bombas are based on... Okay, yeah, the La Bombas are based on your ammo. So in the clip that we saw from the video, it started at 4. So it could go higher if she's been deployed for long enough, unless she gets 4 ammo for her skill after she's already been deployed for long enough. Then that means it would start at a lower number, right? But that seems kind of weak for a skill 3. To have her be able to use her skill 3, and it's basically only as good as Firewatch's skill 2. But if it has better cycling and uptime, or... Because it's based on your ammo, right? You could get a shit ton of ammo. If it starts at 2, she's deployed for 60 seconds or whatever, and improves to 4, that's a big damage upgrade. Or it could have better attack bonus, or it could have better cycling. And it's a Laterano... Yeah, and you can aim it with Laterano ops, because she can mark wanted characters based on whether or not they walk into a Laterano enemy's range. This also works with Chen. This also works with Wet Chen, because Wet Chen can accidentally refund your ammo. So there's room for like a serious ammo-based synergy team. Right? So with Wet Chen out and Lemuen, and Lemuen's been deployed for long enough, you could reasonably expect, on average, that she'll just always get 1 extra ammo fired off from her skill 3, right? Even if she starts at 2 ammo and doesn't proc her passive. The other, like, I don't know, is that better than Firewatch's skill? I mean, it can scale better, but there's also, like, a bunch of conditions on it. Right? Because Firewatch is always 2. It's always 2 until you get her module, then it's 3. Or, not her module. I'm sorry, not her module. I keep saying her module. It's her mastery. It's skill 2 mastery 3 that gives her the 3rd shot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Unless the damage percentage on her skill 3 is like at least 300%, I actually think I'd use her skill 2 more often. But I just like shooting stuff. IS2 is peak. Can't wait for D15. Oh, please. Even though encounter RNG is shit. Yeah. I hope if for IS2 for D15 they do the improved relic system like in IS4, because IS3 doesn't have the improved relics when you go up in difficulty, right? If IS2 has better relics when you go up in difficulty, I think that'll help solve some of the issues that people have with IS2. It'll solve a lot of the issues that I have with IS2, in that IS2 has some really fucked up variants where there's some runs you'll just get like 50 gold and nothing else, and then there are some runs you'll get like 26 hope and nothing else. And it's just the IS3, IS4, and IS5 just seem to have like your starts are just a lot cleaner. Now, the RNG can vary wildly in those others, but it seems like in IS2 you just get hit by the RNG right away for any resource that you could possibly get. It also doesn't help that the encounters for the endings are true RNG, so you could literally be searching for them and not get the right one. Whereas at least with IS3, you're almost always guaranteed to get, like, once you unlock the right to get ending 3 or ending 4, you can pretty much almost always get the encounter to start you on ending 3 or ending 4, because you just talk to Mizuki. You can't rob in IS2 either. I mean, they could add a robbing mission, but yeah. All right. Blocks 3 enemies' attacks from long range. Each time he deals damage, increases defense and attack speed. Ooh. Recently? They had to design a new map? Yeah, they probably won't do that, though. I don't think they'll design a new map just for IS2. Like, IS2 is already the least popular of the ISs. Is saying if Mixperado has not attacked for the last few seconds, gains a barrier based on his HP. The counter resets after the barrier has been consumed. Oh, so it's just energy shield. All right, so I guess we really are PoE now. Skill 1. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah. He definitely enables ammo operators. This dude is basically ammo Liskarm. Gives 1 ammo to a surrounding Laterano operator with an active ammo-based skill. That sounds so specific. It's almost too specific for its own good, but that's like the point. They synergize really well. Yeah, there's already an ammo team, right? Like, you can use Insider and FedEx already, like, together. The only Laterano operator that doesn't truly fit into the team is Virtuosa. And technically she's not even Laterano, isn't she? She's technically Lithuanian, isn't she? Isn't she technically Lithuanian? Yeah, it says she was born in Laterana, but what's her affiliation? Yeah, she's a Lithuanian. Lasagnan? Alright, Garfield. Network. Wait, what? Wait, she's not... Really? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold up. Wait, where's his link to... What? Wait a minute. What? Where? Isn't this supposed to be Virtuosa? Hold up. Okay, so she is considered Lateran. All right, yeah. So back to my original point. Out of the Lateran team, she's like one of the ones that doesn't fit into the team. Wait, does Fia have a... Wait, does Fia have an ammo skill? No, she doesn't. She does not have an ammo skill. Her 3 is toggled. Her 2 is activated. Her first one's Power Strike, isn't it? Oh no, it's just a regular skill. Yeah. This one's yeah, she doesn't have any ammo. Really? Huh. Okay. Wet Chen has ammo. Lumen has ammo. Insider has ammo. FedEx has ammo. Oh, yeah, obviously. Oh, Ella has ammo. Yo, Ella? Ella, pop the fuck off? Wait, I only have her module level 2. Viper has ammo? Viper is dead. Don't speak ill of the dead, dude. We don't talk about Arknights content creators who have passed on, Kappa. He's not dead, he's just making video essays now. Attack, defense increase, takes lethal damage, consume your ammo to nullify the damage. Wait, so can he revive himself multiple times? Interesting. And if you have Wet Chen out, theoretically, if you proc the 10%, if she has her module 3 up, and you proc the 10% chance to give him his ammo back whenever he uses all of his ammo, he could theoretically revive himself infinitely. That's funny. Someone's gonna fish for that shit, and they're gonna put it up on Twitter, and they're gonna make a video about it. Sanctum Mixperado, revive any %? Oh, okay. Oh, so he has retaliation. Oh, okay. Alright, he has retaliation. Increases all of his stats, launches counterattacks whenever attacked. Okay, so he has retaliation. Okay, Geek got buffed. HP drains is lower, and HP drain cannot kill. Okay. Oh, operators can be multiple factions. Oh, okay. All right, all right. That's a big buff. That is a huge buff. Huge buff. Oh, that's a huge buff, dude. All right, so I'm thinking of a couple. Carnelian would be Sargon and Lithanian, right? Suzerain could be Siracusa and Higashi. Oh, Suzerain benefiting from laptops passive. Hello, yo. Oh, there's a couple of operators that could go like that. There's quite a few. Right? There's quite a few operators who actually have multiple factions. Well, I guess it only matters if the faction actually has a self synergy, right? Like, Dagenbrecher could get Lithanian and Carlin passives. So hot, dude. Golden Glow's only Victorian, right? Yeah, she's Victorian. Logos is only elite operator. I mean, I guess he could be Kazdel as well. Wis'adel could, well, Babel's a sub-faction of Kazdel, I bet. Yeah, Victorian, Yado, Texas, yeah. So Texas would be Penguin Logistics and Siracusa. Exu would be Penguin Logistics and Laterano, like they said. Pasililopsis. So I guess Rhine Lab would be a sub-faction of Columbia. So if you have Colombian passives, that would work. I think Mountain's only Colombian? Yeah, he's only Colombian. Black Steel Worldwide is a Colombian sub-faction, right? Oh, right, she is from Victoria. Who else is from Victoria that's actually Colombian? Who cares? Posey. She's not a Duran, though. Yeah, Ursus. Yeah, Sis Ursus. Oh, she's officially affiliated with Rose Island. Okay. I think A is Lithanian. Yeah, it's Lithanian. Kyobi could be Rhodes Island. Well, we don't know where Kyobi is from, right? What about Surtur? Rhodes Island. Okay. Oh yeah, Suzerain. Yes, Suzerain. Sargon buff when? True. Actually, that's really cool that operators can have multiple factions now. Can you have more than 2 factions? Because there are definitely characters that could be associated with more than 2 factions, right? Because Jessica would be Colombian, Black Seal Worldwide, Victorian. I guess what does Wet Chen count as? I don't know. But yeah, Degenbrecher would be Lithuanian Carlin. That'd be interesting. Who I can't think of too many other operators. Higashi. Oh, I guess everyone from Lee's company would be sub-faction of Yan, right? Lee's detective agency would all be sub-factions. Would all be a sub-faction. Eunectes is Sargon. Yeah, Sargon. Angelina is Syracusan, right? Yes, Syracusan. So Angelina would be Syracusan and Collapsal, Kappa. Colombian. Yeah, so she's Colombian. Yeah, that's not a... I guess if you're French, technically you're Victorian. Victorian. Yeah. Rip the French. Alright. Is there anyone else that has like multiple factions that I can really think of right now? Probably not. Ryan would all be considered a sub-faction of Columbia, right? Quirkus would be Colombian. Or, not Colombian, Victorian. She's British. Alright, what else? What else is there? Imagine if Sculptor's finally in the Abyssal Hunter faction. Yo, can we finally get Blue Poison to be in the Abyssal Hunter faction? Can she be Rhodes Island, Sargon, and Abyssal Hunter? Because that's where she's from. She's from Iberia. All right. What else is there? What else is going on? We'll probably check the Reddit. See what else there is. Arknights. All right. PC version announced. So we're gonna get a PC version. Yeah. Built off of Unity. That's not that surprising. Grandpa. Grandpa. They just call him Grandpa. We went through the skins. Radian will be the bonus operator for IS. For IS-6. That's going to take place in Yan. Capitalize on the Simpsons, the gotcha game. She's a welfare. New Savage skin? Oh! Hold on. The game's been out for long enough. Are there people who can finally have max pot Savage now? Can we finally have max pot Savage? Arknights Ave Mujica event? Oh, it's the, Bang Dream. Okay, alright. I was about to say Idolmaster. Holy shit. That's not correct. And then the anime. Okay, so the anime is probably going up through Chapter 8. New modules. Okay, but, like, do we have the text for the modules? Thorns gets a Delta module. So it's Corrosion or Nervous. That would make the most sense. Yo, can Blue Poison get a Delta module too? Like, the poor girl literally has fucking poison darts based off of her biology, which is used to kill Seaworn. What's this?
罗德岛制药公司是一家注册医药研发公司，其总部位于一艘名为罗德岛的陆行舰上。时至今日，它已经在这片大地上的许多国家和地区留下过足迹。罗德岛本舰足够容纳2000名干员进行日常活动，常驻罗德岛的干员们都会分配到各自的宿舍。
Alright, we gotta talk about these mice, dude. These mice are so fucking not ergonomic. Flat mice fucking suck. What is a multi-billion originium organization doing, giving operators this? I hate this shit. You don't understand how people can be comfortable with Apple mice because they literally don't know
的宿
better.
舍，这里是干员们每天生活的起点与终点，也是干员们实际上
And that keyboard is probably not much better.
严格的训练是干员成
Ooh,
长中必
Mechanist,
要的。
hello!
为了应对各种场合
You have my
可能发生
attention.
的武装冲
Mechanist is
突，
talking.
从物资护送
And
到救
Radian.
援行动，每一位预备干
Yo,
员
does that mean we
都
get
需要在
mantra?
这
Is
座
mantra?
复合型训
The
练
keyboard is
场
fine.
中经受足够时长的
It's
实战
the
演练，
keyboards are
才能
mushy,
成长为一名独当一面的
but
外籍
yeah,
干
they're
员。
fine because they're basically just membranes.
干员
But
们
like,
会因
there's
自身所
there's
擅
nothing
长的不同技
particularly
能，
wrong
在
with
战场承
membrane.
担不同的职能。罗德
It's not
岛则会
comfortable,
尽
yeah,
全
'cause
力
not
为每一位
raised,
干员
but-
提供足够的装备支持。
But the
而
mice
这些
will
装备
literally give you a
全
cramp
部由
using
罗德
it.
岛
The
自行
keyboards are just, you'll miss a
没
couple
有人愿意
keystrokes
陷入
every so
冲突，
often.
但
But
我们
mice,
必
you'll
须要有
literally
保
hurt
护
your
自己的
hand.
手段，才能践行罗德岛的理念。
Yeah, it's Mac. It's
罗德岛
Cafeteria?
上有多个食堂，可覆盖全时段，并向所有干员以及就医的病人提供健康且美味的食物，
authentic
当然
delicacies.
一切免费。后勤
Wait,
干员
where's the chocolate
要确保无论
pasta?
在任何条件下，食堂都能得到稳定的补给。条件下，
Hold up.
员以及就医的病人
Hold
提
up.
供健康且美味的食
Authentic delicacies. Colombian local.
物，当然一切免费。
All right, tomatoes, sausage. Okay, so this is probably Victorian, honey. Pizza. Okay, all right. This is probably a bunch of different foods. All right, fine, whatever. I was thinking this is a British breakfast. All right, it's probably American. I mean, British American. There's a lot of crossover.
后勤干员会确保
Toast, soup, French onion soup, donut, bread,
不论在任何条件
French
下，
bread.
食堂都能得到稳定的补给。这件看上去日常的事，在许多时候都充满挑战。
Where was the chocolate pasta, dude? Why are we seeing this when the land ship got hacked?
工作之余的放松是很有必要的。
They're talking about what happened before a Kettons.
罗德
Wow.
岛上的生
Okay.
活区则为干员们提供了这样的空间。你可以在采购部选购一些心仪的零食，或是在多媒体室体验一场体感游戏。但干员们最青睐的选择，还是在疗养庭院里静静地享受片刻安宁。
Oh God.
医疗部是罗德岛最核心的部门，理论
Alright,
研究
touch.
与实践救治是我们最重要的工作。罗德岛为收治旷世病患者准备了充足的空间，这里有最专业的医疗干员和最先进的医疗设备。不论种族与出身，罗德岛不会拒绝任何寻求帮助的病人。罗德岛不曾有一刻忘记自己最根本的使命，我们始终致力于拯救每一个生命。
工程部是这艘舰船上隐形的基石，想让这样一个大家伙在大地上横行，少不了有人照顾它精密且复杂的动力系统。除此之外，其他硬件的维护以及新型装备的研发，这些也都是工程部的工作。
Okay, those captions were not helpful whatsoever. Those captions were not helpful whatsoever. They're literally all say "see you in the next video" over and over.
至今为止，罗德岛这个名字所承载的，远不只是一艘
I
舰
literally
船，
just said
一个
"see
医
you
疗
in
体
this
系，
video" over and over.
一
You
个共
fucking
同的
kidding
信念
me?
将许多人维系在一起。无论面对什么样的苦难，我们从来不缺少同行者。即使躯壳破碎，罗德岛也依然会存续下去。
All right, that was pretty cool. A tour of the. Yeah. So this is the preview for IS 215. Final knockout. Ooh, the alternate art for Typhon. This is the This is the screenshot from Black Forest Will's Dream. I always like this more than the LM9 face. I like that art a lot. Relative. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're... Okay. Are we done with all the Reddit stuff? I don't think there's anything else on Reddit, yeah? Compilation of news? Another Grass City PV? What is this? Oh, is this based off the April Fool's event? Okay. Okay. Alright, we already saw this. The Annihilation reward is modified. Aren't we getting, the passes for that soon? Oh, okay, alright. Another collab. Okay. I love how this thread is just Southeast Asians begging for a collab. Okay, so this is probably some kind of local store drop. Okay, this is not going to help us. Yeah, this is not going to help us. All right. Let's see what else. What else is there? Wait, Warframe and Exu have the same voice actress? Really? I didn't know that. Hold up. Really? Manaka Iwami. Oh, wow, they do! Nymph? Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This wasn't clipped on its own. Hold up. Wait, why are they fighting? Oh, god damn it. That's why there's civilians. That's why there's civilians in here, dude. Virtuosa's playing music. It's always... God damn it. Wait, why are they fighting? I don't... Why are they fighting? Why are they fighting? Alright, I guess they were trying to prove a point. Alright, I think we already saw this, right? Yeah, we already saw this. Oh, they... Oh! Oh, they're previewing all the skills now. Oh, this is where they got the translations from. People translated this directly. That's why we could see it in the Reddit thread. Alright. You think Apple Mouse is designed for people who have never touched a regular mouse before? No, they probably have touched a regular mouse before, but they've been convinced that having a sleeker mouse is a better design than using a traditional mouse because because Apple says that that's how design should be. It only exists within the Apple walled ecosystem. Well, there's other people who have. There's other companies that have done the flat Apple thing before Apple. They just didn't sell well because those mice fucking suck. They're awful to use, but Apple just managed to convince people that having something sleek and shiny and flat was good. Like, this shit cramps your hand. It's literally. Oh, hold up. Yo, they're using Ideal City as an example. There's no use case for people who are used to Mac trackpads, but somehow not regular mice. I mean, the example here would be people are too cheap to buy regular mice. They just use the shit that's free. Right? Oh my god, they just freaking showed Surtur double hella dropping. Give me Lemuen, dude. Give me Lemuen. The robot redeploy stonks? True! Yep, that's what I figured. So when I did chapter 10, I killed Manfred using Fartooth. I know. But I killed Manfred using Fartooth. They're doing this. They're pretty much doing the same thing with Lemuen here, which makes perfect sense. Wait, isn't this an Anduin level? It is. What? Hold up. How much ammo does she get from that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so she does not start at 2 ammo. She gets 7. Okay. Okay.
目标了。
Oh my god.
好
Fucking La Bamba, dude.
刚还在这儿的。
原来已经触发了2天赋。
He literally got fucking La Bamba.
全部精确命中了安多恩，瞬间就带走他。
这恐怖的爆发力。
Is he only protected from dodge? Yeah. He has like 80% dodge chance. He doesn't actually have a whole lot of HP. People can you can cheese him with arts damage too. That's how I did not the first time I killed Anduin. The first time I did hit the EX stage, you know, after I had my account built, I killed him with Lin. Because he would shoot Lin, do 0 damage, and then he would fucking die to her 3.
最后一位朋友教宗骑士，那博士嘛，应该在之前的故事中已经见到了，现在应该称呼他为信仰搅拌机。他是个重装中的少界铁卫啊，能阻挡3个敌人，且可以进行远程攻击。教宗骑士通常是拉特兰记忆最精湛的射手。
Alright, Grandpa. Apparently this is Fiametta's grandpa? Like, unironically her grandfather?
当层数叠满时，场上的所有拉特兰干员的攻击速度将不会低于战斗开始时的攻击速度。
而天赋2加盾送客一力很有意思啊！如果8秒内信仰搅拌机不进行攻击的话，会自动生成一定屏障。当这个屏障将会重新进行这8秒的计时。再来看看技能方面，技能1冲击主考官很实用。这个技能是一个类强力击技能，发动时攻击将变为3连击，且造成物理伤害，还能产生为自身周围另一名开启弹药类技能的拉特兰干员补弹一发的额外效果。这个补弹可以理解为给队友补子弹吗？没错，就是这个字面上的意思。
Yeah, this is probably how people translated this kit.
最多只能补充和该技能子弹上限等同数量的子弹。
Literally just listening to them talk.
补弹支援，最多可以
Alright,
双倍
yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I can't understand the word they're saying.
听起来就很有趣。当这个技能开启后，信仰搅拌机的攻击力和防御力都将大幅提升。最有趣的是，
No, I kinda don't speak Chinese.
这个技能可以在弹药
Just
打完或者随时停止都可以。
再来看看3技能退休前布道，这是一个攻守兼备技能。开启后，信仰搅拌机能给所有拉特兰干员补充弹药，在技能期间自身能力全面提升。
Yeah, this is retaliation.
生命、攻击和防御力呢都能获得显著增强，并且会听8的 boss 玩，我记得他很难搞啊。
是的，乔贾克里夫2阶段的。
Wait, are we gonna watch him? Are we gonna watch Cliff blow himself up on Grandpa?
雷霆之手还是比较棘手的，这关不仅需要足够的常规生存技能，还得有防秒杀的特殊能力，才能应对敌人的高频攻击。
Oh no, that's a skill that keeps him from dying. Right? Because he consumes ammo, right? He consumes ammo in order to not die?
那现在演示的是不义之财中的 EX8 的 boss 关，我记得他很难搞啊。
是的，乔贾克里夫2阶段的雷霆之手还是比较棘手的。这关不仅需要足够的常规生存性能，还得有防秒杀的特殊能力，才能应对敌人的高频攻击和 BOSS 的晕眩6连。
没关系，因为现在我们有信仰搅拌机了。那这位的2技能的性能的特殊之处就是在于，除了大幅攻防属性的加成外，如果他遇到被
51 ammo
时，还能用自身的剩余弹药来抵挡这次伤害。
没错，只要扛住这轮 BOSS 的伤害不死。
How much ammo do you get?
通过击败干员来闪现和刷新技能，这样就能稳住防线。
Oh wow, okay, eats a lot of ammo.
作为一个能在技能期间有免死性能的重装干员，遇到技能未知的强敌时，信仰搅拌机确实是一个值得信任的选择。好，刚才在新人天使3技能演示中，我还看到信仰搅拌机和雷霆之手正在用整装待发。
是的，接下来我们将为博士们展示信仰搅拌机与拉特兰队友们的配合，让我们来看看。
2阶段的蒸汽骑士啊，会根据损血量频繁升空，在它落地后呢，我们可以抓住蒸汽骑士距离3连击的时机，尽可能打出足够的爆发，从而跳过它后续的升空技能。
好的，3连击快来了。此时雷梅安提前开启了自己的技能，当技能消耗了部分子弹的时候，信仰搅拌机立即开启技能。 为雷梅安迅速补充了不少子弹。
哦，我靠！看这波爆发，太震撼了，直接把蒸汽骑士都炸倒了。
而且蒸汽骑士的蓄力3连击也被信仰搅拌机成功扛下，不愧是拉特兰之盾，支援辅助和防御生存一体。哎，不过韩老师，话说回来，这次故事似乎让大家都陷入梦境中，你说睡着了还是战斗呢？敌人来了，那我们看看主干员能否成功阻挡天下灭法。哎，还是没成功，让敌人溜了。干员所在的地块看起来比较特殊，这不是在这地方的话，似乎无法发挥应有实力啊。没错，这地块就是入山。
Freaking La Bamba, dude.
这是没有什么打回去吗？
那随着时间推移啊，睡够了，自然能醒来了。
来不及了，就没有办法让他快点清醒才来了吗？哎，韩老师刚刚发过，
那是不是提醒不少？我们第一次让自己的干员攻击处在联盟的干员，这让联盟干员在受伤时受治疗更多的加速出去。
原来是这些物理消息，虽然有点急，但确实有效。
那可以看到，在其他干员协助下，阿米亚很快就醒来了。击后他不仅会做出命令，技也完成了，接下来可以大展身手，发挥真实力量。既然是运营市场里面自然也少不了小孩子，他们市场会在战场里玩击扮演游戏， 接近到大之后，就能够收紧了。我看这些牌子已经醒了，还帮我们防住来自攻克敌人。是的，他们是日常式扮演者。除此之外呢，我们还会遇到各种各样的其他扮演者，在多就帮忙了。那么如何充分利用拉特兰的独特地形扮演者，就看各位博士的智慧与策略了。
That's definitely an enemy of all time.
最著名的这些功法就太可惜了。
对，那正有此意啊。那我们也早已安排好了，博士们不仅可以参观拉特兰顶尖的充血工坊。
All right, wait, hold up. Who is that? Wait, who is that? Who has purple eyes in this game? And blonde hair, not white hair, so it can't be Puzzle. Underflow? Not quite. Texas? No. Wrong hair color. Not Nymph, not Theresa. Purple. Who has purple eyes? And not Ambriel. I don't think that's Ambriel. Who has purple eyes? It could be Deep Color because she can change colors, because that's, like, based on her real-life animal. Oh! Indigo! Oh, that's probably Indigo.
自冲大师潘格尼耶尼完成订单。
听说工坊生意红火，自然不用说能遇到不少新客户，说不定还能
Okay,
做成功呢。听
alright.
博士看博士们反映了，每天博士们都能获得工坊的特别手写，而且这份手写会随着累积完成的订单数量逐步提升，记得每天都来工坊参照。悄悄告诉博士们，潘格尼耶尼的工坊故事也藏在订单之中，快来挖掘和解锁吧。以及本次活动商店除了冷城，还新增了金矿移动博士们进对吧？哦，万事俱备，就等博士们来充钱工坊把神收了。这是6年前之下，商店商家不少金款的品牌时装，那这个时装内容可谓是一样各具特色。一起来看看吧。推测收藏系列包含了Wis'adel的时装超新星，空前的时装之前的荣光，命途一代系列有买卖时装苍茫不好。是。能陆续获得概念高彩4期会客室功能家具时装。
Alright, okay. Rewards?
今天看的，今天看的也很好。
之后我觉得这个概率可以再讨论一下，我现在就好奇了。
Okay, they're eating food live on stream. Very hungry. Okay, yeah, this is based on the April Fool's thing. Wait, what? Who was that? Vector breakthrough again. Oh! Ignis? Free? Huh? Who is that? Who uses a hammer? That's not Mudrock. Oh, Broken Horde. Oh, who's that operator? The one that works in engineering. Vulcan. That's Vulcan. Alright, so Vulcan has a skin from Vector Breakthrough, okay.
另外，在本次的周年版本中，矢量突破也将以全新的形式与博士重逢。
没错。哎，我等等，小胖是不是还好怎么见了？
这个2位当然是先去深入考察一下拉特兰甜点工艺之最。
哦，小胖说话是已经带上了大量能解甜蜜的茶水。
在完成后还会接受全新的全力模式，
这架势听起来像是要很假脸。
Okay, alright, Responses is angry at us again.
新增了4个补给，而且新增补给还是在高级版。
高级版。
那博士们必须满足同时所普通和高级关卡2条件才能结果高级补给，也就是刚刚黑桃所说的高级版。那高级版效果非常，但是如果想要拿到，也要面临更难的挑战。另外需要说明的是，高级补给和低级补给无法同时起来。
没错，博士们挑战越多关卡就能接受越多补给。我每次作战最多只能启用4个补给，而且不同补给有各自适配关卡类型。第6部分就考验博士们补给搭配的艺术了。
博士们做好准备吧。Ladies and
and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night at Ringwood. Are you ready for our special guest tonight? We are none other than Miss Wis'adel and her longtime teammate and director. 5 long years have passed since you two last
Why does this look like reverse 1999?
worked together. I heard you spent quite a fortune running an entire city plate for filler. It seems rather optimistic on the box office performance of the new production. Darling, even if I invested in a sequel, Captain, I wouldn't dare predict box office performance this early. The taste of the audience is changing quite fast. They're treating Rankwood like a snack bar that's offering something new every day. This is where you can see the pristine white halls of Monroe, the wet alleys of Syracuse, the rain, mysterious mountain groves hidden within the mountains of Yen, and all sorts of other scenes created by an assemblage of set pieces. When Rankwood planned its core, they also constructed the first group of city plates for film purposes. We rented one of those. To ensure we have sets authentic enough to meet the theme and settings of our production, we rebuilt every single scene and studio on a city plate. I remember Steven stepping into the production set for the first time and saying, what was it you said again? Ah, that's right, it's immersive beyond expectation. That's what we said. Once our production bridges finally you take the city plate to Rankwood Lake, and trust me, you'll be so enraptured that you won't even care about what's in your notes. It was decades ago when we last saw a set like this in an actual film. It was a promotional set for the Pioneer movement. A boring period film is not going to get anyone excited. Explosions and car chases. We really need those cheap thrills in every movie we see. The Colombian spirit needs more, and Rankwood's producers are better than that. Most have already forgotten that this obscure little town made its name and prospered because several small-time producers came here to make Pioneer movement films for the Union. Pictures of young actors and rural frontier folks were showcased in countless advertisements. They became symbols of the wondrous Pioneer vision. This was the very first non-union dream of the radio. That's far from the truth. These family golden girls who started these inspiring films gave strength to the starting pioneers who did not fight the unforgiving frontiers out there. Films can help you set aside your struggles and gain faith that everything is within reach. And this is the second way that our world is just a beautiful place. Wow, you know I'm becoming a fan of yours. Well, Dr. Steve, is there anything you'd like to share with the audience before we end? Steven and I promise everyone that this will be a magnificent film, a romantic film, a Colombian film. It will not be a history textbook, but an epic drama filled with concepts. We will follow a mysterious couple that must face a chaotic storm of inner desires and find their true selves trapped within their common.
Oh, so it's Oscar bait. Alright, cool, thank you.
Their obstacles and attain a climax with death. Will the protagonists face the taunting machinations of fate alone, or will they follow their hearts in the pursuit of perfection and me?
Okay, alright, this is the announcement for IS2 D15, okay. Another IRL collab, looks like. Okay, so this is IS6? Oh god! Oh! Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Okay! They just fucking flattened his ass! Okay, bye Mlynar! Radian. Special Operator Radian. Okay. Ooh, recruit skin! Yo! Wait, is that an L2D skin for Cruz? A 3-star is getting an L2D skin.
Learn a Terra fact over a bottle of cysteine. Number 3. How does it feel to become a Sancta? You'll get your very own luminescent halo and wings. Some Sancta are quite keen on using these unique glowing name cards to conduct personality tests. There are those whose halo has parts that resemble antennas. Does that mean they have a robot-like personality? There's no need to worry about your wings getting in the way during bedtime. Just lie down as usual and they'll simply go through the mattress or sofa. For they do not occupy any physical space. It sounds far better than a tail already. Glowing halo poses a serious problem. You're not a born sancta. They would be used to ever-glowing nightlights even before acquiring their halo. Speaking of which, exactly when does the sancta acquire their halo? Answer: when they speak their first word. The initiation of language acquisition means that the sancta has met the basic requirements needed for communing with others. The empathy that comes with the halo.
Lemuen is older than Exu?
Helps the sancta understand each other. But empathy isn't the answer to everything. For example, if you're out of toilet paper, people won't know that. They'll only feel that there's someone in the toilet who's rather troubled. What does it mean to be a sancta? Is it the thrill of guns blazing, a passion for desserts and sweets, or the freedom to determine one's lifestyle? So, what type of sancta do you wish to be? Subscribe to my channel. More secrets of Terra await.
那么回顾过往的长线优化，我们一直致力于为博士们提供更优质的游玩体验。在此特别感谢为博士们实际帮忙回忆。我们还注意到博士们在获取一些场景时存在诸多变，比如当需要这次钥匙，往往需要退出当前界面，手动上获取。为此，我们在获取版中新增资源获取的快捷串人口。
届时，博士们可以在多种场景下实现一键跳的道别反射查等。
近期在获取更多优化，也欢迎博士们继续给我们提出宝贵意见，我们会一直聆听并继续优化博士们所希望的内容。
Learn a Terra fact over a bottle of Sisti milk. Number 4. Major festivals across Terra. Different countries of Terra follow their own calendars, so New Year's might fall on different days depending on where you are. But for most, it is the ultimate out with the old, in with the new moment of the year. From Ursus to Columbia, Bolivar to Victoria, it's all about gathering with family and friends to share fine food and wine and exchange the warmest wishes. In Laterano, everyone celebrates Christmas at the end of each year. To honor the legendary messenger in red, the sancta prepare endless desserts and drinks, partying for at least 2 months. Yanni's people mark the year with specific dates based on crop growth cycles. On these days, families hold banquets to show gratitude to the land.
Shades of text-speech emperor.
Value their bond with the grounds they walk upon. They regularly perform ceremonies to connect with their ancestral spirits. These rituals stretch over weeks, and people will lay out huge spreads in the snowfield. They're more than just ceremonies, they're also times for revelry. For the Lytanians, art is everything. Alongside the annual Das Kaiser Innensfest, their citywide music concert is a highlight of the year. On this day, feasts and performances fill the largest music plazas in every region. Of course, we can't forget the grand final of the Casimir's Major, the wild Carnivale of Siracusa, Maui Zotia, chief election gathering of Akawala, in the tropical land of Sargon, and the Saintess coronation ceremony in Ure. These festivals across Terra are a moment to lose ourselves in celebration, and a well-deserved reward for everyone who gives their all in life. Subscribe to my channel. More secrets of Terra await.
Okay.
说起来，博士们就是对刚才第一轮抽奖还有点意犹未尽哦。那么说第二轮抽奖就对来了。没错，在第二轮抽奖我们还新增了一些神秘的奖励。哦，既然增加奖励，我觉得要再教育给博士们多抽一次。好，没问题。哦，一号老师来吧。原来这就是被召唤的感觉吗？我感觉自己肯定可以，很好。哎，博士们都能获得奖励，报名的全新时装。
Okay, a Savit skin.
一起参与分享活动，还能获得罗密奖励。博士们准备好发射手吗？另外，博士们还能相互交换收集到的机器，及其所有的机器模式，还能额外获得抽奖机会。我们也为这份抽奖准备了帽子作为特殊奖励。来来。
Okay, this was the collab. I think I saw this.
还不能休息的话，你们先吃这个有点意思。不如接下来我们的直播就用这个机器吧。你搞我啊，开玩笑啊！开玩笑的。玩具系列更多的边段目前还在筹备当中，请博士们保持期待。同时，曹老师的 APP 官方号曹。
一定不是和机器说的量可恨，所以我发誓绝对不憎恨任何人。
那你准备好承受痛苦了吗？
不需要，因为小熊
Alright, yeah, this is chapter. Yeah, it goes through chapter 8.
怎么克制自己，然后提升潜藏？我们所做的一切一定会有好结果，一定会有的。变成大地的生命，谁能永远不未来？你要加好，阿丽娜，跟他一起走登陆吧，父亲。
我很好，现在我要解决。
不必须，跨越这个高潮，继续前进，你好意思说这种样的话？对不起，安国正。结果就是。
后面所有人不能反抗力不去，那都是你们敌人，可以自己战斗。打了，别人之剑，奖励，奖励。我绝不会再让你伤害这里那里上任何人。
Yeah, it goes to chapter 8.
燃烧生物终将化作灰烬，燃血仇恨也终将归于平静。黑暗色苦难与挫折从来没有尽头，但因为有曙光指引我们如何在黑暗中前行。伴随着过去真相逐渐揭露，罗德岛也向着希尔罗德和星球迈出了新的步伐。主线动画《明日方舟》业界署名，正式定档于2025年7月4日晚上10点半，期待与各位游戏见面。
大家好，我是主播优，这里的风景好壮观啊！开歌！
可能没机会看到明天的太阳吧。
变装的任务交给我来就对了。
好了，大功告成。还有谁？让我们来吧
You official travels Terra?
现在是表演时间。会演示宝贝，这是0级的伊娜。哎，你们能消停一会儿吗？真的是走大运了。
Okay.
还记得上次尤里卡接潮下拉个双弹之后
，OK，
他真没逃过，只是遇到一些小意外。但是现在更搞定了。那么2025年5月16日的晚上8点，请关注优卡大哦。在漫画方面，备受期待的续言组曲《旧创》以及信使安吉丽娜漫游手机的漫画实体版也即将与博士们见面了。实体版将收录全部内容和人设原案进行起来。另外，续言组曲的新篇章《西红血钻》也将很快与博士们见面。想必博士们已经在期待中体会过背影的方式。本次漫画藏在舞台上剩下的属于卢仙的严树与刺客之路。
Are we almost done? Looks like we're almost done.
本次以故心中登场的3位干员为内容绘制了意象图，内容上则收录了从陈影一至孙宁卡尔为
Official artwork book. Okay, all right. Our Rhine girls. What the heck? IS-1, IS-2... IS-3... And that's IS-4, of course. This is IS-5. This is probably the formal announcement of IS-6 taking place in China. China.
在支撑战略模式中，博士们曾穿过梦境和现实边缘，踏入神秘的古堡，也曾深入大海边缘，或面对不断变化杂志的故事。每次探索都会带来不一样的体验。这一次，我们将支撑战略模式和沉浸式展览相结合，为博士们带来《明日方舟集成映射》沉浸式挑战。在这次线下活动中，会再现集成战略经典场景，博士们也许这个机会身临其境的体验集成战略中所叙述的故事。我们后续将陆续公布本次活动的更多消息，还请博士们拭目以待。又度过1年时间，今年博士们的年度报告已经整理好了，打开罗岛365年度报告网页活动，就能够查看博士们的专属报告。那详细细节，还请博士们关注自媒体动态。活动将从26日晚上8点持续到5月26日的凌晨4点，参与还有机会获得3万人民币和精美的艾丽的周边奖励。博士们来看看自己这一年在罗岛的精彩表现吧。博士们想知道自由系以来为健身派们划了多少能力和高级作战记录吗？以及博士们从其他博士的培养的表演中还能发现影响的博士吗？来参加深化的博士们挑战吧！现在参与活动还有机会参与黄金奖励的投球啊，是真的吗？真的是真的。今晚争锋频道清草城上线后，相信博士们都有动态的参赛手法。我相信会有的，而且我也很好奇其他博士最喜欢的参赛手是哪位呢？争锋岛将随争锋频道清草城上线开放30个队伍，不仅如此，博士们还能为最喜欢的参赛手进行投票表示支持。博士们记得投票哦，还有机会抽取以及争锋岛也上线了天才的战绩查询功能，将支持查询所有参赛者下近20级的原三季，还能查看详情，并将其保存等地，真不错。这样博士们也不用担心丢失自己的天赋战绩了。最近听到有博士们一直在等感人的招复课，但是不太清楚具体的复课时间怎么办呢？不用担心啊，争锋岛已经上线了感人推荐功能，这功能支持博士们订阅感言，并在感言的全部控制。哦，这我下面还是感言空间，博士们还能够快速谈感言的进行信息，相信有这个功能，博士们在后续招募感言过程中就会大游刃有余了。我们非常感谢博士们一直以来的创作，我们也诚邀各位博士谈场属于所有人的庆典。明日方舟流年真人创派对开发之旅将于4月27日19点在罗岛自助剧团直播间开启。这么说也就是明天了，博士们就要锁定直播间。非常老实啊，那我问你啊，如果能在太古之大人里敲击一首方舟曲的，你最想选择哪种风格？必须是那种激情澎湃的那种，5点6全场沸腾，哎，说不定你的愿望很快就能实现。真的哦。准备好迎接这场古典衣服交织的节奏好了吗？详细内容敬请持续关注后续的媒体。欢迎博士回来。 没错，联方舟和阿里诺卡也即将开启联动。说到这联动啊，其实在很早以前我们就已经筹备了，从最初的俄罗斯到真正落地，台北的各位同学都投入了大量的心血。我们希望能够将大家精彩的内容完整展现给博士们，让每位博士都能够参加这次的故事中。是的，在这次。
罗德岛制药公司是一家注册医药研发公司，其总部位于一艘由罗德
Okay, so this is the tour through the land ship. Watch this.
罗德岛本舰足够让2000名干员进行日常活动，常驻罗德岛干员们都可分配到各自宿舍。罗德岛协议两个
Yeah, we already saw this. Alright, is that the end of it? Alright, I think that's the end of it. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we're done. Alright. Follow, like, and subscribe. See you next time.